The Garfield movie had a nice and tidy ending, with no loose ends that needed to be tied up. Still, there are a variety of ways that the door was left open for a sequel. The film ends with a montage showing Garfield and his dad's life together after their big adventure, with high-tech lounger chairs, plenty of takeout, and Odie at their beck and call. Still, it isn't entirely clear if Vic is a permanent resident of John's house or a visitor, as he claimed, leading up to the Garfield movie's ending. A sequel could explore this further, as well as potentially bring back Jinx, whose need for revenge would have grown. Though the Garfield movie doesn't specifically set up a new story, the post-credits scene all but promises that a sequel is on the way. When the credits finished, a comic strip appeared on the screen, and Garfield cheekily asked the audience whether they were waiting for a sequel. This certainly seems to imply that Columbia already has something in store, but whether this actually comes to be will depend on the overall performance of the first film. If all goes well, the Garfield Movie 2 is sure to become a reality. The Garfield movie takes a unique approach to the iconic cat story, providing a brand new origin story covering how Garfield met John. However, the 2024 movie had very little to do with John in the end, and that is where it stands apart from past adaptations. Instead, we get Vic, who added a fun foundation to Garfield's story. Though the original Garfield comics and cartoons did sometimes mention a father character, the relationship between father and son was never explored. In this way, the ending of the Garfield movie has opened the door to a brand new era for this beloved franchise. The Garfield movie sees a new dynamic at John's house, with Vic now a relatively permanent presence at the house. Garfield is no longer the only lazy, Monday-hating, food-loving cat, since Vic is highly similar. Though the movie's ending is as straightforward and heartwarming as would be expected from a children's film, this subtle shift in the continuity is almost like a brand new timeline, this limitless opportunity to explore. The Garfield movie may be the first movie adaptation of its kind, but the movie's ending indicates that it won't be the last. Do not forget to subscribe to YouTube channel Visionary Cinema so you won't miss any movie news in the future.